So I'm going to run through. I'm going to run through here how to type on a path in Photoshop. I'm going to do two methods. One is using the shape tools, and one is using the freeform or the pen tool. Okay. Um, so we have these two tools available to us: the pen tool and the shape tool. So there's different shapes that we can use. All of those can create paths which we can type on. Okay, so first of all, we'll use the ellipse tool to type onto. And there's a couple of things you need to know as you set this up. So I'm going to use an ellipse, and I'm going to make sure that when I'm using it, I've set the ellipse to this second option here. Okay, so basically it's just going to draw a path which will be invisible when it's printed, except for the type that runs along it. If I select this first option, it's actually going to draw a shape, which we can't see because we're putting white on white there, so you can see it's going to draw a shape. Okay, so if I change this to path, I'm going to drag this out, and as I'm doing this, I'm going to hold down shift, and you can see that as I tap shift, it actually constrains and becomes a perfect circle. Now I select the type tool, and then just hover the type tool over the edge of my circle. Okay, and wherever I click, that's where my type is going to start. Okay, so and so on and so forth. And this is editable type, so we can keep typing, and it will. We can come back to it and edit it as well. Okay, so we can select it and copy it and paste it as well. Okay. So we have a type on a circular path there. So we'll have a look at the pen tool option now. So we'll just turn this or hide this layer, okay, and grab the pen tool. Now the pen tool takes a little bit of getting used to when you first begin to use it, but essentially there are two options. One is clicking point to point where the edges are sharp. Okay, so I'm just clicking as I make that shape. Okay, and we can type on that path if we want to, but I'm going to create a curved path, and the way that I do that is by clicking and holding. Okay, and as I hold out, I set the angle that my line is going to flow out to the next line. So if I draw this kind of almost 45-degree angle here, and then draw another 45-degree angle here, you can see that my path is coming out from here down, and then I could do another here, and my path will kind of follow that shape. Now the nice thing about these paths is that we can use the direct selection tool here in our toolbar to actually move and change the kind of flow of these paths. Okay, so we can get them edited and closer to something that we want. So we'll stick to that with that for the moment. Grab the pen tool and then hover over the top of our path, and we can start typing. Okay. Then when we click away to a different layer, our path will become invisible, and we just have the type. But we can always go back in here and edit that text in the same way we can edit text in a text box, and we can change the color. Okay, and any other options that we need to. Okay, the key thing here is just how the circle and the shape tools are easy to use, but the pen tool is a little more tricky to kind of play with. So at first, when you first start using it, you may find that you have to kind of switch your head into pen tool mode to actually get it looking nice. It's actually hard to get perfect paths. I tend to use shape tools and combinations of shape tools to actually get a real nice path.